Good morning, students. Students, we are doing the chapter Work and Energy, in which we discussed about work, energy, their relations, then different forms of energy. And we did exercises A, B, C, and D. That is, fill in the blanks, true and false. Then take the correct option and answers in brief. This much we did. Today I am going to explain the questions of exercise E. Question number 1 is there a difference between applying a force and doing work? Give reason for your answer. That means we have to write the difference between applying a force and doing work, and why they are different. We have to write the answer reason also. Now, yes, there is a difference between applying force and doing work. Applying force is the effort applied on an object, and doing work is the displacement of the object due to the applied force. It is not necessary that whenever force is applied, work must be done. That means applying force is the effort, and doing work is the result of that effort in the form of displacement of the object in the direction of applied force. And it is not necessary that whenever force is applied, work must be done. In question number 2, explain by giving an example that a moving object can do work. In this question, we have to say that a moving object can do work. We have to explain this with an example. Yes, a moving object can do work, and it can be explained by the given examples like a moving ball hitting another ball at rest can cause the latter to move. When we hit one ball which is at rest, it start moving due to the force applied by the moving ball. So we can say that a moving ball can move another ball which is at rest. One more example, flowing water can move a log of wood from one place to another. So by these examples we can say that a moving object can do work. In question number 3, a porter keeps standing at a place while holding a suitcase of mass 20 kg over his head for 5 minutes. Has he done some work? Give reason for your answer. In this condition, the porter keeps standing. That means there is no displacement of the porter. He is having the weight, he is having the mass 20 kg over his head, but he is not moving. That means there is no displacement of porter. So we can say that no work is done in this case. Now in question number 4, define the term energy. Describe an activity to show the interrelationship between work and energy. Students, all of you know that energy is the capacity to do work. One activity to describe that there is a relationship between work and energy is when you come home after playing, you are tired. You do not feel like doing anything. In other words, your capacity to do work has decreased in this case. And when you take some refreshment, you feel active and energetic again. In other words, your capacity to do work has increased. And we consider this capacity to do work as energy. So we can say that there is a relation between work and energy. Energy is the capacity to do work. Now, question number 5. Name a device which converts, the first one is electrical energy into light energy, sound energy into electrical energy, chemical energy into electrical energy. 3 conditions are given, and we have to write in each case which device is used to convert the energy forms. The first one is electrical energy into light energy. The answer will be bulb, in which electrical energy is converted into light energy. Then sound energy into electrical energy, it is microphone, in which sound energy is first converted into electrical energy. Then chemical energy into electrical energy. Battery is the device in which chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. So students, we did all the questions of exercise E. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.